What's up, guys? Sam Acevedo here. So today we are going to work on the 335. In fact, this Sunday I have a bike event that I have to go to. I'm not sure if you've seen it in other videos or an Instagram post, but I do have a roof rack on the BMW. I also have a bike rack for the truck. However, the truck does not have the hitch support that I need. So I always wanted a roof rack with bike accessories for the car, so that's what I got. So I ran over to REI, bought a few things. So in today's video, we're gonna reinstall the roof rack. I'll show you how to do that. It should be fairly quick, only because it's already measured and all that, so I just have to align it and bolt it up. And then we're gonna install the two accessories that I got, the top ride and the pro ride. And then I'll show you the differences. And then in a different video, I'll show you, where I'll give you my first impressions or a review on the two things. So let's get started. First things first, locate where the tab is. Just gonna lift this up. We're gonna do that on both sides. All right, so once you open up all four sides, BMW does sell, it's almost like a little plastic piece that goes in here, and all it does is it protects the paint. Now, in putting this in the past, what you're gonna do is this part, these metal parts sit on the car. It could scratch the inside, but once you have it bolted, it should be fine. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna align both sides. We're gonna drop this in carefully on that side, and then this side. And we'll open up this door so we could align the screw there. And with this little handy tool, which I had to buy, this here is the size that you need. I forget what torque this is, but it has it's like a security bit with the hole. That's why I bought it. And it's long enough, and it also has where you can torque it to the perfect Newton meters there. So what you do is this goes in from the top, it hits the screw, and then if the screw's lined up, you just tighten it. And we're just going to do both sides before I tighten it all the way. So let's torque this side. You just stop when the arrows meet. Right there. Boom. Close that up. They're pretty solid. And what's good about the BMW one is that, one, it's a direct fit. It doesn't hang off, doesn't damage any of the paint. This actually doesn't even touch the car. There's enough space that goes all the way around. So let's do the back. Guide, you good? So that's there. And there. so now that both are on, give it a little shaky shake, the whole car. I mean, this is on here solid. If you're setting this up from scratch, it has a number underneath the little window here. This is 1, this is 2. That's 1, that's 2. This way it follows the contour of the car, making this even. I bought the rack used, just like this. It didn't bring any rubber on the inside here. I noticed that it's missing that, so I went on FCP Euro, and that's where I got the tool, and I bought the rubber, I guess, insulation that goes in here. This way you can add accessories without scratching, or not just to scratch it, but to give it a little bit more resistance. This is what you get, and it's the size, you order the size of your crossbar. So what you do is you just remove that, so that comes down, and this should go here. All right, which one you want to do first? Little guy?
Let's do the little guy.
Okay.
Well, what's the difference?
So okay, yeah, good question. So here they both are. Top Ride and the Pro Ride XT. So the Top Ride, it requires you to remove the front wheel, and this one doesn't. This one, you put the entire bike up there. It's gonna hold it by the like one of the middle frame or the bottom bracket. This guy, you take the wheel off and you insert the whatever through axle or whatever you use to put the front wheel on through the frame, and it goes through here. So this would require you putting the front wheel in the trunk or in the car. So I got both. I wanted to test out both. BMW does sell basically the exact unit as this guy here, the Pro Ride, and I believe it's because Thule makes the rack plus the BMW accessory. So this is basically the same exact thing, just with different branding. So let's try this guy. I'm going to put this on my driver's side, and I'm going to put this on the passenger side. Okay, so this is a couple hours later, not because this took a long time, but I had to step out, watch my daughter play softball. I came back, but I did hit a snag before I left. It is installed, and I mean, it's pretty solid. I can shake the whole car. However, it's not the way I wanted it. What I wanted to use and what sold me on it was these T-screws. This attaches to the underneath, or where this clamp is now. And the idea is to have a T-screw on both front and back, and then this would slide in here into place, and then you will lock it down. I couldn't do that. If you take a look here, this is the BMW bar. Too wide to use it this way. I probably could shave it down, but out of the box, too wide. And if I use it this way, it'll be too small. See, it'll come right out. Now, if I place a washer in there and then use it, I can probably do that, but I don't have the washer. I went to Home Depot to find the right washer, but I got the wrong size. So for now, what I'm gonna do is I added the rubber piece that I didn't think I needed. And I use a clamp So this clamp that I use here, this is in the box. It's included. And it's for these round bars, square bars, anything that doesn't have the this track. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to continue using this, and it's on here pretty solid. I mean, I'm not crazy about it because it is scratching my bars, but these are older bars, so you know, it is what it is. So this is on here, pretty solid. I bought some locks to put in here, so you really can't take this out. There's a lock here that you need a key, and there's a lock back here. To use this, pretty cool. This is what they give you, right? You're gonna take your wheel off, and I'll show you. So this is gonna be on your fork. You're gonna raise the bike, you know, set the back wheel, and then this goes in here, and then you're gonna shift the bike forward, and it snaps into place. Green means go, apparently. So this is solid on. It's not gonna move. So your bike's gonna be held from the front. It's not gonna come off of, I mean, this is a pretty deep track, so that's good. That's it. I think I'm gonna try it. All right. Oh, and to take it off, easy. You push down on here, and then you just shift the bike back, right? And then you lift it up. So let's see if I can do it. Wheel off. So it's on here, right? We're gonna tighten this up. That's torqued, I guess. Ready? The back, that's good. And then shift it forward. Oh. Tighten this. I mean, you can't take this out. That's pretty solid. What do you think?
That's good.
That's pretty good, right? Look at this.
Even with wind?
Yeah, it's rated up to 90 miles an hour, I think.
Okay.
But anyways, this is pretty tight. This is carbon fiber fork. I can't tighten that anymore. This is green means go. We're ready. This is solid. It ratchets in place, so that's not going to move. I could probably move this. No, I think that's perfect. I mean, it looks good, right? I mean, the bike really doesn't move more than the car. Doesn't really shift without the wheel there. I mean, this is a pretty solid point. So the other rack on the other side will grab here, but will let me keep the front wheel on. All right, so let's take it out. So to take it out should be easy. So we're gonna loosen this first. Knock off. So I'm gonna grab from here. Actually, yeah, from here. Gonna lift this, move back, and out. So this is the top ride. Now the top ride includes this guy, which is perfect for this setup. Then it brings all of these. These are, I'm assuming these are for like through axles and spindles. So you get all this. And this. And then this handy little bag. So it gives you options for a lot of different axles and spindles. So that's pretty good. There it is. Looks like it's in one piece, so I don't have to build it. Alright, so let's see what we got. Look at these T screws. These are smaller than the other ones. So I'm definitely gonna have to use the clamp. If you get locks, make sure you buy enough of them so you only have to use the one key. So this is, if you look here, I bought 4 of these Thule locks. So they all share the same key. I'm assuming you could buy them. It has a key number there. So maybe I could buy more of the same. Once you get this clamp here holding this, you will spin this handle pretty snug, and what you have to do is you have to clamp this down with a little bit of some elbow grease. So that. So I did this one. This one's locked, actually. Well, actually, it's not. See, but this one has the lock. So there you go. So a little bit of effort. The other one's on. That back clamp is pretty tight. Or the bolt that it uses is smaller than the front two. I don't know why, but it's pretty tight. So let's try it out. So what we're gonna do is, I don't have enough clearance. Also, the garage door opener is in the way, and I don't want to unload one of my mountain bikes. So I'm gonna use a smaller bike. So I'm gonna use my kid's bike. At least it's a Specialized, right? So let's try it out.
It's true.
All right. Time for bed. It's time for bed.
Sketchy.
What does that do?
So that's grabbing it here.
Okay.
So this bike may be a little too small for the rack. Oh, you know what? It's fine. Now it's recommended to use this bottom bracket, but I can't get it that low. But anyway, so same thing here. Ratchets. All right, this is tight. That's torqued. Now I lock it in place. This way you can't release it. And I mean, that's pretty good. It's gonna have a little bit of wobble because this front wheel is not as snug as the other side, or the other rack would do. But that's not going anywhere.
Dismount?
So, all right, so the dismount.
Is that the word?
Yeah.
Okay.
Same key. Again, guys, very important. I got same locks everywhere. So I'm using one key. That's unlocked. Do that first, because the arm is still holding it. And I'm gonna grab the bike, hit the trigger at the bottom here. So, boom, it lifts up the arm. Now, because this is a smaller bike, I'm gonna lift a little bit. So, let me show you what it does actually when you turn this. So this is the arm. So you position it. That's pretty tight. Now, Thule does sell a carbon fiber protector that you will put around carbon fiber bikes, and then it goes in here, between here. Anyways, to store it, down, lock it, just so nobody messes with it. Here, you can put that there, or you could put. And then, so that's locked, the arm is locked, this clamp is locked into place so you can't lift that. The other one's locked. I think I'm all set. So that does it for this video. Super easy install.
What bike event are you doing?
Bike event? So this Sunday, my brother and I are gonna go up to New York City. We're gonna do the TD Fire Burrow ride. So we start in Lower Manhattan, and then through all the boroughs and back around through Staten Island. So it's about 40 miles. And it's like a fundraising event for, I guess, to spread education on like in the bike community. It should be fun. We did it last year and it was really good. So this year, we're kind of excited. The Verrazano Bridge is gonna kick our butt, but I think it should be good. You know what? I'm gonna go out and I'll take the GoPro and see if I could record, some of the sights. Use the car, let you know how the bikes stood up, and kind of tour the city. Luckily, these racks will actually I'll be able to use them on the X5. So that'll be a plus on top of using the cool bike rack. But I think that does it for this. Again, guys, stay tuned for a lot of content coming. I still got work to do on the 335. The S2000 has some work that has to be done, and again, the new playlist that we're gonna do for the X5, which is for prepping the truck for a road trip to Florida. All right, guys, that does it for this video. Until next time, guys. Peace.
garage door opener? Is not gonna be in the way?
Maybe.
Okay.
Oh, hold on a second. Hold on a second. All right. How do we do this? Tell me that the wheels are not this color. Tell me the wheels are not this color.
I was talking about.
Tell me the wheels are not this
the
color.
finish. You said polish. That's.
Okay, it's not polished, like it's not chrome.
It's a sag finish.
Okay, so it matches my wheels. Thanks for correcting me. I appreciate it.
All right.